Cancer, this is Tara with Ariana Stark. This is your forecast for December 2025. This is the final month of the year, so you can do some soul searching. You can reflect on life itself, how the year has panned out. So, in case you want to go for a personalized forecast for the new year, feel free to reach us at the email address given below. Now, let's just dive into these texts to understand what the universe has in store for you this month. From the Ideal Tarot, we do have the Death card. So change is definitely in the offing this December. I think you need to accept as well as adapt to the changing circumstances because this is a transitional phase of your life. Besides, nothing is permanent except change. Your responsibilities will certainly increase this month. Possibly there's going to be an urgency in your step because you want to wrap things up or you want to complete tasks. It is your alert mind which is also going to allow you to make headway. Maybe technical challenges will derail your plans, but then you have that go-getter attitude to get ahead. Maybe you're also someone who is going to act from behind and have your way. This is a blackbird, so maybe for some of you there could be paranormal activity that you are encountering this December. The final days of November stepping into December is the Four of Wands. In those final days you were someone who was making headway. Maybe there were surprises in store for you. Work had also proceeded well. Perhaps there were people who were envious of your output as well as your ingenious methods. In essence, you were also concerned about your home, maybe home improvements, social events were also lined up. Work had also increased. As the boss, maybe you were also dealing with unruly juniors, yet gains were definitely on the cards for you. Obstacles to overcome this month or the challenges, I do have the Seven of Pentacles. Now this lady, she seems to be looking at those pentacles which are lined up in the tree. Maybe you want financial assistance or maybe you're looking at securing your future. But this is in the challenge position. So perhaps you have to try doubly hard. I think while dealing with clients, you need to lower your expectations. Something is better than nothing because you cannot be very choosy with them. This month, you also need to look into gadget related issues. Maybe you want to replace a gadget. Influences for this month, I do have the Eight of Wands. Now, the Wands energy is a very quick moving energy. You could be dealing with the fire signs, Aries, Sagittarius as well as Leo. Travel is also on the cards, or perhaps you're going to commute great distances within your own city. Your social life, like I said, could improve or increase, so you are going to come across new faces. This is also giving you a chance to network. You also need to check your mails because there could be opportunities there. Maybe work offers could be lined up. Other than that, Cancerians, I also believe that you should eat your meals on time. You also need to be careful while on the road because you could have indigestion or travel sickness. With respect to financial matters, be crystal clear because some people could accuse you of breaking the rules. There are certain limitations and restrictions that your family even imposes, or professionally you need to deal with them before you make headway. You don't want anyone to raise their eyebrows or question your moves and decisions. Incidentally, from the Divine Messages Oracle, I do have sudden developments. This means that you have to be prepared for those spur of the moment decisions. When lightning strikes, it strikes suddenly. So without warning, things could change or take a 360-degree turn. Crown chakra activation with the color purple is also very likely for you. The first 10 days of December is the Five of Swords. Now, with the 5 energy, again, you need to be flexible. Besides, you also need to negotiate. Maybe you are loath or reluctant, but you have to give in if you want to secure your future. Other than that, I also feel that you need to be mindful of your words because words could cut like a knife, it could start a fire. Maybe you should keep to yourself because others could accuse you of meddlesome behavior. Maybe you're also going to reconnect with someone on account of his or her health. You will complete a lot of work, but then others could find your ideas extremely controversial. Review tasks because there could be errors, technical challenges, like I outlined earlier in this reading, could come about. I think by and large it is your clipped tongue or your sweet tongue which can allow you to make headway. It could allow you to make gains to help you overcome the financial problems that you are encountering. 11 to 20 December is the devil card. Now, the devil's energy means that financial gains could be there. Again, communication is going to increase. Maybe you should also guard against miscommunication. In fact, that is the energy which is coming about throughout this month. Distractions are going to be there as communication is going to increase on account of your work, yet you are someone who will manage to complete what you set out to do. Deals could also be inked quickly. Payment is also going to come in, which could gladden your heart. Sometimes, you may also be quite philosophical. Maybe you're also going to rethink your moves. Maybe you think that you could have quoted a higher price from client or patron, but then there's no point deliberating over what could have been. Those of you who are in the leadership position, you're going to give a piece of your mind to workers who are tardy. Those who misbehave are going to be shown the door. Maybe you could be a bit gruff and loutish. I think with the devil and the death card, you can expect major changes in your life this month. Maybe you also need to reevaluate your life choices. Maybe you need to do away with your bad habits. You could also be dealing with someone who is a control freak and would want you under his or her thumb. Maybe you're very competent as a leader, that is why the management or administrator could expect you to look into the workings of another department, but you need to sidestep such issues because it could leave you in a tricky position with your own immediate superior. The final days of the month, that is 21st to 31st December, is the Tower card. Again, another major arcana in your reading. So this is going to be a significant final month of 2025. Possibly with the Mars energy, you're going to be quite aggressive. You're going to take the bull by the horns. This sudden developments also has lightning, and the Star card also has lightning. So it reconfirms what has been stated. Unexpected changes could be there. Be ready for the grind because you're going to be someone who is going to be on your toes. You need to push the envelope if you want to get ahead. Well, in the final days of December, you could also be overloaded with excess work. Maybe you're also going to be confused on account of because of confusing data. Maybe you're unsure about how you're proceeding, whether you're on the right track. Perhaps you also need to pay attention to what your superior says. Maybe you also need to be careful because your superior could point out errors in your work, and that could also leave you crestfallen. You don't want someone to do the same, as that means that your confidence takes a beating. Ideally, I think you will do well if you concentrate. Maybe you're aiming for that higher position at work, but then the management or your superior could have other plans. Maybe another candidate could be chosen ahead of you. Yet the universe is also asking you to keep the faith, to keep at it. With this blackbird here as well as here, I think you need to be careful because, like I said, there could be negative attacks on you. With the Tower card also, I think you should be prepared for the same. Perhaps you also need to do some spiritual cleansing. Aura cleansing will definitely benefit you, Cancerians. Communication is also outlined with the birds in your reading. From the Kipper deck, I do have the card official person. So many of you are also dealing with people in authority, maybe government officials, maybe court officials, or you could be in a position of authority. So you're going to help others or you're going to call the shots, as the case may be. With respect to your love life, I do have the card engagement from the romance angel deck, which means that your love life is definitely ascending. Perhaps there's a change in your romantic connection. Maybe you are reconnecting with someone. That could also happen out of the blue. But take it as a sign that this person cannot be far removed from your life for good. Other than that, I also feel that you may have the urge to reach out to someone with whom you share an on again, off again relationship. Maybe you're going to make the move, but some of you need to be careful because your expectations could come tumbling down. Maybe this person isn't going to be as responsive as you would have liked. Negative behavior, ego, attitude problem. Admitted you were in the wrong from the love oracle deck. That means that the distance needs to be bridged. Maybe there's miscommunication. Maybe this person is also someone who is a control freak and is unwilling to accept his flaws. So that could create a distance that needs to be overcome. Perhaps you should be ready to forgive. Maybe you should also be innocent. Maybe you should be childlike, pure. Purity of the soul is something which you need to focus on. God given innocence. Perhaps it's time to embrace your God given innocence so that you may be at peace. Take care of creatures, great and small. You should also give others the benefit of doubt in case you feel that something is amiss. Maybe Archangel Michael is asking you to give this person a chance. So whether personally or professionally, that is the need of the hour this December. I hope Cancerians, you liked your reading. This is Star with Ariana Stark. Do give us your feedback in the comment section. This is Ariana Stark signing off. Take care. Bye. Till the next time.